Hello and welcome to Witch Moon Magic. My name is Lisa. Today I'm going to do a reading for Leo for June. I'd like to begin by doing a blessing. So I'm going to invite the God and Goddess to be with us today. Grant us with your presence, with your wisdom and love. Blessed be. Okay, we'll set that aside and get our card shuffled. We'll be doing a reading for Leo for June. Let's see what messages we can get for Leo for June. Leo for June. Now I'm going to lay the cards out and then we'll go through them together. We've got a cup, another cup, a wand, another wand, a sword, a wand, major arcana, another sword, a major arcana, and another major arcana. Okay, I'm going to say right off the bat that the major arcana cards represent karmic steps or steps along our karmic journey in this life. They are very important to keep in mind. I ask you to pay attention to them where they fall in the reading, the feelings they may evoke in you, how you feel they connect to what's going on. There's a lot of energy behind those that are going to help you along this path we call life. So first off, the first card is the position is about the energy coming in, a situation or something that's coming up right now, and it's a cup. Cups are about the element water. It's about emotional strength, emotional authenticity, about unconditional love, all of those joyous feelings that we get in connecting with other people, with ourself, our true self, with the universe. It's this universal energy that comes in that is all about unconditional love. So that is your main card. That is this energy coming in, and it's a king. The kings are the master of that suit. So he is the master of this emotional integrity. And you can see that he's on an island surrounded by water, whales and dolphins and fish all around him. And he's there on his throne, on an island by himself. So for me, that shows that he's mastered his ability to relate authentically with people, yet he lives on an island. He's not terribly interactive with people right now, but it's all about this mastery of this, and it's a stoicness that he holds. That the next card, the Queen of Cups, she has a different energy. He is more stoic, masculine, whereas she is more nurturing, feminine, and she's pregnant. She's offering food to others, and that's what this represents. She's offering food, and her ability to relate on an emotional, on a deep, on a connective level with people. Now with the king, I always think that this is the self. This is the emotional strength you get for yourself. And the queen is the one that brings that to others. She's got this more generous and nurturing energy about her. So this is all in all, these two cards are about emotional strength and emotional authenticity, getting in touch with that ability to relate genuinely, lovingly with other people, yourself and other people. So that's a big key right now, is getting in touch with that emotional authenticity. Now I'm going to go up to this upper card, Eight of Wands. Now wands are the element fire. It's about passion, creativity, following your passions. In this picture, she is trying to control this tornado behind her with her wand. All the other wands are flying in the air, and it's the energy is very frenetic, very energetic. There's a lot of energy, a lot of movement going on. Oftentimes, this means travel. And something is. It's an energy that will propel you forward, but it can get out of control. That's why she has all the wands up in the air, and she kind of has this stressed look on her face, because she's trying to control that, trying to temper that and focus it. So in this position, it's what you're really aware of right now. It's in the conscious mind. Other people can see that too, that you're trying your best to create something and progress on something, but you're having kind of a hard time controlling it, controlling all that energy. So then we come down to this card, another wand. So it's all about this fiery, passionate energy that you have. And I want to say that the fives in the tarot are kind of a chaotic and disruptive number. You've got the stability of the 4, and then that extra one that comes in on the 5 just throws things off balance a little bit. So in this picture, you've got 5 women bickering and arguing as the cauldron is boiling over, and no one is being heard. They're so busy throwing their passionate ideas and plans and whatever they're so passionate about, they're bickering about that, but no one is listening to the other person. And at the same time, the important thing, which is the cauldron, is boiling over. So this is chaotic energy that is showing me, and as well with the wand up here, there's a lot of creative energy going around that you're having a hard time focusing right now. This is kind of on the unconscious level, because it is in the lower position, but it is still very strong. I often see this as something we come in with and come into this life with, and it's an energy. You've got this creative, fiery energy, but it's about reining it in and being able to communicate effectively with others. And that's what I'm seeing now with this Queen of Cups. She relates on a truly authentic emotional level, and that's what needs to happen in this card too. They need to stop bickering so that each person can be heard, and that they're just not fighting each other. So yeah, this card is about trying to rein that fiery energy in, and this is what happens when you don't. It kind of just falls apart, blows up in your face, and boils over. I want to move on to the next card. We've got your first sword, and the Page of Sword is pages are new energy coming in, and swords are about the element air. It's about thoughts and ideas, plans you have, and in this position, it's about something you've just come out of, something you are you're on the tail end of, and he's got his sword upraised, so he's ready to go. He's made a plan. He may not know exactly how it's going to turn out, but he's ready to start on it. So it's just saying you're starting a new plan. You've got a basic strategy, but it's not all clear yet. It's in the beginning stages, and you're moving forward. And then this upcoming card, the near future, is the Knight of Wands. Now, knights are very directional. They're on their brooms and going forward toward a goal. They have in mind what they want to do, and they have more mastery at it than the pages. So he kind of knows what he's doing, but there still are dangers, and this is what this dragon back here is representing. That he's going forward following his passions from the wands, but there are still things he needs to pay attention to that could disrupt the energy or the flow. So it's just saying, you've got all this creative wand power coming up, but it's all about controlling it and being aware of other things going on around you at the same time. Now, down here we've got, I think it's, your first major arcana, the Hermit. And in this card, it's about doing an inward journey, doing a soul quest. In this position, it's where you feel you are right now, what you're feeling yourself in your life. And the fire, she's sitting in front of a fire, and that light represents bringing light to the world, bringing light to others. In other decks, in more traditional decks, the Hermit is carrying a lantern, and that represents shining the light for others to come up behind him. So it's kind of a teacher kind of an energy. It's being able to relate your knowledge to other people, to carry that knowledge forward. But it all begins with this inward journey, meditating, journaling, doing whatever it is that you do to go inward and find those answers. So the next card is another sword. It's the Queen of Swords. So she is very strong-willed. The queen energy, though it's feminine, it is very powerful. And in the sword realm, it's about, she's got her sword upraised, and it means being able to make those decisions, being to see both sides of the situation, and being able to make a quick and knowledgeable decision about it. This is what other people are seeing in you right now, this ability to be strong and make those hard decisions. Then we've got two major arcana to end with. Now the next one is the Tower. Tower is all about rapid change. It's about, I don't necessarily want to say chaos, but it's turning your world, the foundation comes out from under your world, and it's about this major change that is happening right now. This position is about what you're kind of fearing might happen. Things might change dramatically. That's what the Tower is all about. This dramatic change is coming up, and being that being said, I just see that all this fiery wand energy is all about focus. You've got the creative energy and power. It's all about focus and being aware of your surroundings, coming at it with a sense of love and harmony and connecting with others. And then we get the final major arcana, which is Judgment. Let's see if I can show that a little better. But in the traditional deck, it's the Archangel Gabriel is blowing his horn, and people are raising from the dead into new life. And in this deck, it shows more of what happens after that. It's coming into a new beginning, coming into a new life, being reborn as a whole person. She is strolling down the lane with her flute. She's playing her own music, and it's about this joyfulness that comes from deep inside us when we are in touch with our true self, when we are in touch with our connection to ourselves in the world and the people around us. It's a rebirth and a joyous card. So things are changing. You'll need to harness this fiery energy that you have, and go some searching, some soul searching. That it shows that you're doing that now, but that is really going to help you, propel you, and prepare you for this Tower card, for this change that's coming up. But joy and following your own path will come from that. Now I want to pick a couple more cards. I'll pick one more. Okay. And I picked the bottom cards to see what's kind of underlying, get more of a picture of the underlying situation. And we've got 2 more wands and another cup. And this 8 of Cups to me relates a lot to the Hermit. It's she's got all these cups here, but she doesn't have 10. She only has 8. So it means that she's still got work to do. And you do that by going inward and doing this inner journey and finding the answers within yourself. So that is clear. There's an emotional, because it's a cup and we've got these cups over here. It's an emotional journey, I think, an emotional energy that you are working toward. Now then we've got 2 other wands, all this passionate, fiery energy, and this is saying the same thing. You've got another page, so he's all about following your passions. And pages are about choosing a direction too. He's got 2 different ways he can go, and he's got his familiars here saying go this way, no, go that way. So, and in that also is about harnessing this fiery energy, making a plan forward. And then you've got finally the Ace of Wands. Aces are gifts from the universe. It's an original energy that is in the world, in the cosmos, and it's being given to you right now in order to harness and focus that energy of creating and focusing your creative passions to manifest joy in your life. Now I hope that resonates with some of you. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. I will see you next time. Blessed be.